A very warm welcome into Long Road. It is the big one. Cambridge Cats under 18 taking on the Bedford Thunder under 18. It is NBL under 18 men's basketball. It is the Eastern Conference playoff. This is huge for these sides as Cambridge win the tip-off. The winner here goes to the Premier Division for next season. And it is Cambridge on the offence for the first time. Really good movement on the outside as the double coverage comes. The pass over the top, driving in, dumps it off, and that's an early bucket for Callum Clay, and the assist was Hector Omotawadju. How do the Thunder respond their first time up the floor? Of course, undefeated all season as stepping out of bounds. That's the Thunder bigman. Cambridge bringing it up the floor. That was Omotawadju once again. They like this exterior movement, should I say. It's been whipped around. Got to get the shot away. 5 seconds on the clock. Driving in, kick out, puts up the shot just in the nick of time. Mid-range jumper doesn't go. That was Tolworthy with the attempt. Good drive through and good finish. And Bedford on the board. It's 2-2. As Dallas Rogers driving in, kicks out into the corner. And Tolworthy thought about the Euro, kicks it out to Rogers. Tries to go bank. Can't go. As Long Road absolutely packed out tonight. That's a good drive. Omotawadju handed it off, and the second attempt was Lambert. And that's a lead for the visitors. As that is tough stuff. Omotawadju just taking it to the rack, putting it home. Cambridge so far fairly happy to give Bedford the outside. Now they're looking to close down. Players to deck, no call by our officiating crew. As Rogers it is, puts it home. And Cambridge not wasting time in transition. Again, giving Bedford a little bit of room on the outside. Lots of contact in there. Oh, it's a travel called. Provost, it was. It's judged to have travelled. Cambridge happy to collapse in, really guard that painted area. What can they do on the offense? Again, more really good ball movement. Triples on the way, it's just short. Rebound taken in by the visitors. 6-4. Charge taken. It's Tolworthy again. Already having an impact in this game. So first foul of the contest, and it goes to the visitors. 6 plays 4. 7 minutes and change gone in this first period. 7 minutes and change to go in this first period of play. Omotawadju driving in. Oh, that is tough. That is double tough. 4 black jerseys around him. Didn't matter. Got to his spot, put him in a spin cycle, put it home. Mid-range. Gives it up for a look on the outside. And a nice finish from Omotawadju. That's Gassis. That's a good move across the middle of the floor. 3 balls on the way. Nothing but net. Dallas Rogers hit him from outside. First long range bomb of the day. There's a tough battle underneath. Won by Bedford. so far. A little back and forth, up and down the floor affair. Exactly what you'd expect from the top two teams in the East as the 3-ball is on the way. And it strings it. There was Mohamed Gassis with the shot. As a 3-ball goes the other way. No, it doesn't. But it is going to remain with Bedford. Aldred was battling for the rebound underneath. The other side making a change as that's skipped over to Kurovos. Goes behind his, between his legs. Drops it off to Amatume. Good ball movement from Bedford. Got to get the shot away. 2 seconds. Deep 3 attempt just off left. It's going to go the way of Bedford. Now I thought Lambert had the last touch, but I do not have the view that our match officials did. There's a substitution on the floor. It's going to be a 14-second clock. Into the game for the first time, Ethan Swan. He wears 7 for the men in the red uniforms, as that's been pulled down well by Gassis. Amatoaju uses that screen, drives in, kicks. Dallas Rogers gets to the mid-range. Just short, or just long rather, with that J. But I like what I see from both sides. Cambridge is with the advantage. About midway through the half. Or through the period, shall I say. As that's going to be 2 shots. At the stripe. And that foul is being called on Ethan Swan. And going to the line will be Kurovos to shoot 2. As the Gas faithful trying to build the atmosphere. And they put him off for the first attempt. Nothing but net on the second. Fakes out the 3, gives to Dallas Rogers. Rogers puts it through his teammates' legs, kept alive. That's a really good bit of recovery, hustle play as the lefty 3 can't quite go. But a lot of credit there to Ethan Swan for keeping that play alive, as that is Bedford taking it the other way. Lots of contact, doesn't matter, doesn't stop him. Reed puts it home. Three ball. Just dash too strong. Three ball of Bedford's. Okay. Oh my! Well, I thought it was too strong. And he got the very favourable bounce, and it drops. How did Cambridge respond? Swan taking it direct, foul. Oh, travelled in the act of shooting. So it will be Bedford ball. Reed to take from the sideline. Tied at 14 as that's been turned over. Amatoaju taking it to the hole, puts it down. Easy layup for 2 through a bit of contact. Made it look easy. 16-14, 3 minutes to play in this first period. Absolutely flying by. What a game of basketball we're being treated to right now. As Gas is just short on his floater attempt. You see the coach of Cambridge, Pete Charlwood, talking to his bench, guiding them through what is going to be a big game of basketball for these young athletes. So that's going to go the way of Cambridge. It's gone the way of Bedford. Skipped over to the top. Changes have been made. But it is Karovos. Set off to Aldred. Ball movement. Aldred gets it back inside mid-range. Dumps it off. That's good team basketball. Karovos ties us up at 16. It's that man again. Omotawaju. To the outside, Swan sends it to the break with Dallas Rogers. Back to the top, Omotawaju, just a bit too strong. As Theo Fawcett into the game for Cambridge for the first time. Battling away on that rebound, didn't come away with it. It is Bedford ball, it is a triple, and it is a bit too strong. Fawcett. In fact, sorry, that was Swan with the rebound. Omotawaju driving in. He tries to lay it on him. No good, no call at the stripe either, and Bedford get us back tied. 16 plays 16, and it was all Reed, sorry, Reed for 2. That's played underneath. Dallas Rogers gets his man jumping, goes back. Theo Fawcett is there with the rebound. Oh, that pass. Slightly wayward, and that's a tough play. Real good finish. Amatamume. Omotawaju just driving in direct. Cambridge gone a little bit chilly the last couple of plays up the floor. In fact, that is ridiculous. And when you're good, you're good. When it's going down, it's going down, and a timeout has been called by Cambridge. Bedford, I mean, everything they touch right now is turning to points. So timeout has been called. 16 points for Cambridge. They started this game really well, but the last couple of, I'd say 2 minutes really, Bedford have forced some stops. Cambridge have, missed some shots. And Bedford have been really effective and efficient, scoring the other way. But also, it must be said, take nothing away from them, but they have had some incredible luck, especially that banked 3. I don't know if I've ever seen a ball come back quite like that. So a reminder, Cambridge in the regular season 16-4-2, 16 wins, 4 losses, 2 void games, and for the Bedford Thunder it was 19-0. I think they had 3 voided games in the regular season. So a great campaign by both teams. But Bedford, an undefeated season. They ran the show in the regular season. They won the regular season. So how did Cambridge look coming out of their timeout, taken relatively early in the contest overall? Swan gets to his spot, kicks it to the corner. Thought about the shot. Good ball movement. It's the 3 ball. It's a little bit too strong. Cambridge not able to get that rebound. Swan on the shot attempt. It was Omotawaju and Fawcett flying in for that board. Trying to drive through the lane. No good. Second shot doesn't go. That's Karovos, followed up by Lambert. Can Cambridge score before the end of this first period of play? 16 on the shot clock. Shots up. No good. And that's going to do it. End of the first quarter. And Cambridge trail at home 16-22. A very warm welcome back. It is 16-22 here in favour of the visiting Bedford Thunder. There's a triple attempt, doesn't go. That's a powerful bit of play again. The finish isn't quite there though from Amatume. He's had a real impact in this contest so far. It's Cambridge. Shown a bit more patience than they have done as Theo Fawcett draws the foul. So he'll go to the stripe to shoot two. So 2 shots coming up. First is good. Can he net them both? Yes, he can. 18 plays 22. That's a good start from Cambridge. They get a stop. They get a foul on the board. And they get another turnover. So that's a good finish. Ethan Swan. And his defender stand him up. He's vertical underneath. And Mana. Swan able to go over the top and finish. Can Bedford Thunder do? Oh, that's lovely play. Found his man right underneath, did Aldred and Kurovos. Tough finish. Back up by 4 as that's a foul. And Kurovos takes his. He'll make that his first personal. Second team foul. Going to be a sideline out of bounds, so Cambridge to inbound. It's Tolworthy trying to get some space in front of the. Again, it is packed house. Glorious evening for basketball. Driving inside, Tolworthy not able to finish. Fawcett though pulls down the rebound, goes straight back upstairs, puts it in, and he's going to go to the stripe to shoot one more. That's a tough play. And what's even tougher, that's 3 fouls on Bedford. So Fawcett to shoot one. Makes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Cambridge down by just 1. 23 plays 24. I think that's going to be a foul on Fawcett. The 2 goes, and it was a foul on Fawcett. So the 2 goes. Amatume headed to the stripe. Can he make it a 3-point play? cannot. But it is an offensive ball and a rejection. Doesn't matter, they get it back the second time. Put it down. 23 plays 28 as Fawcett not able to finish. Pressure came from the Thunder. There's another, you can call that a partial rejection. It still ended up in the hands of Bedford. That shot didn't go this time. Over the timeline. Handoff. It's Gassis. It was Swan driving in. Puts it down. Big play for two. 25 plays 28. Got ourselves a heck of a ball game. Early in the second. 3 balls on the way. Nothing but net. That's a real nice finish from outside. From the Thunder. Gassis in that point guard role. Swan. Patient play as Fawcett goes inside, puts it down for 2. He is come alive in this second period of play. As that's going to be a foul, shooting foul. So 2 shots coming up. I think it's the danger man again. Oh, well, one of the danger men is Aldred. Initially, I suspect it was Amatume. Given the position he took at the stroke. First goes. 27 plays 32. 7 minutes and change left in this second period of play, as that just about goes. Gets the friendly roll, and substitutions are coming for Cambridge. That's Hector Amatuoju back into the contest. Kicks out, 3 balls on the way. Tolworthy a little bit too strong on that attempt, though gets straight back on defence. Through contact, another brilliant finish. Aldred hits him with the "you're too small" after. That was a really impressive finish from Aldred. 2 more to the Bedford total. Fawcett. The screen and a double dribble. That's a let-off for Cambridge, as they're going to make a change. And they will get the ball back, sideline out of bounds, and it is Tolworthy who will sit back into the game. Dallas Rogers. So a bit of an uncharacteristic error from Bedford, as Gassis just a little too strong with the attempt. Good battle, and that's going to stay with Cambridge. Stepped on the line as he tried to gather that ball in. So good pressure being played by Cambridge, but they've really got to get a score, as that was last touch by, I want to say it was Aldred. The pass intended for Amatuoju. Over the top. Triples on the way. Rattles around. It's into the hands of Swan once again. Gassis was trying to take a direct, though there is a foul on the play. Number 10. That's Aldred. And I make that 4-team foul, so any more, and it's going to be free throws for Cambridge. They've worked themselves into a really good position, but they have gone scoreless for a short while here. And that's a really canny bit of play by Aldred. Got the steal, was falling out of bounds, bounced it off a red jersey. 27 plays 35. That was a very, very long minute of basketball, it must be said. Matume dumps it inside. Pass off to big man. Won that time by Lambert. Matawadju with the pass. Here's Mohamed Gassis. Kicks back out. 3 balls on the way. Too strong into the hands of Reed. He drops it off to Kurovas. There's Reed once again looking to drive in. That's a bit scrappy. Mohamed Gassis comes up with it. And draws a foul. And Cambridge players, they want the unsportsmanlike. I don't think that's what they're going to get. But it is going to be 2 shots because that is 5. And a timeout has been taken by Bedford as things are getting a little bit scrappy. They are up by 10. Like I say, things are getting a little bit untidy, and they have conceded an awful lot of fouls. And I think I'm not being unkind to say that they are avoidable. As we're about to head back onto the floor as the buzzer has sounded. Cambridge about to leave their huddle. Bedford in no hurry, nor are the officials at the table, in fairness. So it's going to be 2 shots to Cambridge. And I think it's going to be Mohamed Gassis at the stripe. It is. Now Bedford are going to get the hurry up from our official. This is Kukovitz, the umpire, who's gone to go and collect him. Our crew chief today, Kesha Naningay, very decorated basketball player in her own right, of course. Anglia Ruskin University women's star. Won the NBL playoffs, WNBL Cup, and has tabled at the NBL playoffs and final as that one goes. So first is good. Second shot coming up. And he strings that one too. Cambridge chipping away at this lead that Bedford have done a really good job, to be fair, of managing and extending. And they forced the turnover. Number 2, mate. It was. So, which of the Cambridge players is it to take? There we go, we're back underway. Matawadju on the outside, has a screen set for him. Pick and roll was there. Matawadju took it himself rather than playing in Callum Clay. Nothing wrong with that. Dallas Rogers steps back. Matawadju once more. Assist. Oh, that's a beautiful finish. Thought he was going right hand, switched in midair to his favoured left. Finishes for 2. Cambridge over the 30-point mark. Oh my, the net didn't even move. Triple absolutely drained from outside. That was tough. Inside, batted around, foul is called. Player down, holding his head. Hopefully he'll be alright. .33 plays 40, 4:11 left in this first half of action here. Just a reminder, Cambridge Cats U18s taking on Bedford Thunder U18s for a place in next year's Premier Division. Balls on the way, and a foul's being called. It's going to be 3 shots. Towards you, it was a judge to have fouled the shooter. As Aldred headed to the charity stripe, and like I say, he will have 3 bites of this particular cherry. And also, that's the 4th foul for Cambridge. So any more, and they will send the Thunder to the stripe. So after that good work, as the first goes, the good work, like I was saying, of forcing getting fouls. As somebody went a bit early, Callum Clay boxing out a little bit early on that. This time you will be able to box out. Doesn't matter, as he nets all 3, Aldred. Cambridge did a really good job of getting themselves into the bonus. Bedford have applied in kind, as that's been turned over. Aldred looking to take over the game right now. If that would have gone, oh my. As it is, draws a foul on the outside. It's only going to be worth 2. Wasn't shooting Dallas Rogers. Aldred, it was with the foul. So Rogers, 2 shots at the stripe. As substitutions on the floor for Cambridge, force it back in. Taking the seat is Ethan Swan. Both players playing a really solid game for Cambridge so far. First shot from the stripe goes for Dallas Rogers. Two of 2. It's important for Cambridge. 35 plays 43. Jab step, gives it to Amatume. 3 balls on the way, no good. It was short. Tawadji drives. Looked like he had a lane. Chose to kick. Selfless play. They'll force it with the circus moves. Nice little Euro into some wacky reverse finish. That's good stuff from Fawcett. Now, how did Bedford respond? We're into the final 3 minutes of the half. That's in and out of the hands. Does well to save it. Too strong on the mid-range jumper, though the putback is tough. And again, they're hitting him with the too small. There's a whistle. Technical foul has been called. So too much gloating, or perhaps they said something going up the floor. But that's an avoidable one for Bedford to have taken. I make that Reed getting his 3rd personal. And the first technical foul of the contest. As the teams are sent to the benches. Let's see if a timeout got called. If this is the table trying to work things out. So the situation, 37 plays 45 in favour of the visiting Bedford Thunder. Despite the score, it has felt more like Cambridge's period this second quarter, except for a maybe again a minute or so spell where Bedford were very, very effective. We saw largely the same in the first period of play, of course, where Cambridge, they looked really in it, but it was, it was a basketball game, going back and forth up the floor as the technical free throw will be taken and scored by Dallas Rogers. And it's going to be possession as well for the men in the red uniforms. Be a sideline inbound in their own half. Hector Omotawaju over the timeline. Driving inside. Not too much on that attempt. Tolworthy it was with the rebound. In fact, it was Clay with the rebound. My apologies. It's been turned over. Karuvos, it was, who drove in. Gets it back. Tries to Euro his way inside. And a travel call. So another turnover. Cambridge, though, they really need to capitalise. Omotawaju goes one-on-one with his man, drives and kicks. Fawcett kicks back to the corner. That shot still doesn't come, but the drive inside. In and out the hands. Kick to the top. Fresh 14. Fawcett, 3-ball. Oh, backs it home. Ricardo Scaramuccia is on the field. On the court, should I say. He wears 11 for Cambridge. Amatume. It is headed to the stripe to shoot 2. So that's 5 fouls on Cambridge as they dry off the floor. And I hope you'll forgive me. I can't always tell exactly the numbers due to my vantage point from our officials. .41 plays 45. 134 left in the first half. If that doesn't go, Amatume will get a second bite of the cherry. And that stays out also, but it will be Bedford ball. Driving inside, tough finish, and he's going to go to the stripe to shoot one more. Amatume. So, rather foully second period of play, 1:22 left in it. Amatume can't finish. 0 of 3. His last 3 visits to the stripe. Dennis Rogers is in possession. Off the dribble. No good, but a very nearly good rebound from Clay, as that's kept in play only as far as, and again Aldred. Again, a good hustle play, but a score for the visitors. Skyridge gets his man jumping out the gym. As that's a turnover once again for Cambridge. Oh, met and fouled. Theo Fawcett, that is, with the personal foul. And he is sent. Amatume back to the stripe. had the home fans chanting, "Let's go free throws," a couple of moments ago. Just short on the first. Number 2, mate. That's more like it. Sinks it from the stripe. And 50 is up for Bedford. Scaramucci. That's a great drive and finish from Gassis. Scaramucci, close. Son of a former ARU head coach, playoff winning head coach as well. Good contest. And the ball goes to Cambridge on the offensive foul. It's been on Amatume. Naningate explaining it to Coach Alonso. So it's going to be Cambridge ball. Late in this first half. So late, that's going to do it. At the end of the first 20 minutes, the score is 43-50 in favour of the visiting Bedford Thunder. Very warm welcome back. Second half action about to get underway here. Cambridge trail at the half, 43-50 to the Bedford Thunder. That was a really tough second period of play for both sides. Both sides in foul trouble. And one of Bedford's players, in fact, picking up a technical foul. And again, I'm not sure if it was for the too small taunt, or if there was something actually said. Again, forgive me, that's my vantage point. Over towards you. It is started. It's going to be a rebound taken in by the visitors. There's Lambert pulling it down. Good ball movement from Bedford Thunder. That's a very tough finish from Lambert. Opens the account for the visitors. And a foul on the drive. And that was Gabriel Tolworthy going to the stripe. He had himself an impressive first period of play, certainly. We did see less of him in the second, as Lambert is having that play explained by Kasia Narninge. I hope Kasia doesn't mind me saying, but she is a player who isn't afraid of the odd foul herself, but of course very experienced player, official, scorer, does it all. So the first didn't go for Tolworthy. The second was a little too strong as well. Rebound taken in by the offending Lambert. And is Lambert trying to drive his way through? He'll drive his way to the charity stripe. First is off the mark. Again, a raucous crowd in the capacity. Long road tonight, as neither side able to hit from the stripe to kick us off in this second half. As that is a great finish. Don't need the stripe where you can finish like that, Gabriel Tolworthy. Beautiful, beautiful play up the floor. How did the Thunder respond? With some decent ball movement, it has to be said. But Tolworthy just swats that out the air, turned over, and finished by Aldred. All that positive work. Tolworthy hits him with the spin move from the mid-range, can't go from the elbow. Oh my, that would have been something else had that gone down. Triple, a little bit too strong. Do they go back for it again? Again, Cambridge, they've been offering him the outside all game long from the very first minute. They've been collapsing the paint. And again, when your luck is in, your luck is in. Lambert with the very favourable roll. Kicks outside. Gets his man jumping, Tolworthy. Falling away, can't go after drawing the contact. And that's a tough play. No call, both players urged to get back to their feet. So just good, hardy basketball. That's what we expect in the NBL, to be fair. And that is a foul called on Amatume. he was adjudged to have been going up. No, he wasn't. So it's a foul on the floor. As changes have come in for Cambridge. That's Swan and Fawcett back on the floor. Fawcett's having himself a day. Good patient ball movement from Cambridge. 6 seconds to shoot it. To the top, wide open, triple. It's just a bit too strong off left from Mohamed Gassis. Now Bedford looking to drive through the middle. It's a turnover. Travelling. Marningay calling back Aldred, who is on. He's on thin ice. As he's got himself a technical already in the contest. So I don't want to be saying anything untoward. Oh, what a drive, what a finish. Hector Omotuwaju shows that turn of pace and good composure around the rim as 4 men descend on Amatume. Doesn't matter, he'll just go over the top of them and finish well as Omotuwaju tried that same trick again. This time didn't quite pay off. Mohamed Gassis was the man guarding. It's going to be, held ball is the call. And the arrow says Bedford, as Pete Charlwood was looking for the travel call. I can't possibly comment what I thought, as that's a skip pass to the outside. Amatume dumps it off. Falling away, mid-range J, no good from Reed. Omotuwaju once more to the outside, now driving in. Whoa, that's a big man finish. Ethan Swan getting it done inside. 49 plays 58. Still Bedford with a healthy advantage as Theo Fawcett takes a charge. That is a momentum play. Again, one of Cambridge, the city of Cambridge's best ever players. Catherine Hill always talks about how important taking the charge is and can be. Driving in is Omotuwaju. Pass was taken away, and a lovely finish down the other end. Okvulu. What can Dallas Rogers do? Dallas Rogers loses his footing. Needs to be super careful, Gassis, and somehow Cambridge come away with it. That is quite a remarkable bit of defending, as Gassis fakes him out, travels, faked himself out. But that was a spectacular bit of defending. I'm slightly stunned that Cambridge were able to come away with the ball. Give the credit to that man again, arguably the main man for Cambridge so far, Hector Omotuwaju. As Cambridge, they're calling time. They're down by 9 points midway through the third period of play. They're playing well. They're competitive. Both sides are really battling away. I said 8 points. Sorry, it's now 11 points, the gap. Like I was saying, both sides are playing well. This is a really fun, combative game of basketball. If you can't tell, I'm loving it. But Cambridge, they need to simultaneously, I mean, so much easier said than done. They need to get a couple more stops. Bedford are able to match the scoring with Cambridge, and that's when you're trailing. I mean, it's a very simple equation. The clock's against you and the scoreboard's against you. You cannot trade with a team like this. And they need to get some slightly quicker offense going as well. They were lethal, speed kills, and they were lethal in transition early. I'll be asking my side, can we get back to that? And I wonder if that's what Pete Charlwood, of course, extremely experienced coach in the Cambridge area, very well respected. I wonder if that's what he's been asking of his players, as that's a foul, heading up for 2 shots will be Ogvulu. Foul on Fawcett. A bit of a lazy foul there from Theo Fawcett. I'm sure his coaches down the years will have taught him a little better than that. And for Parkside's finest. Ogvulu sinks the first. This capacity crowd not getting to this young man, not at all. Second is short. Rebound taken. Rebound stolen away. Little 2-man game and a great finish at the rim. Hector Omotawaju. Tough drive. Oh, what a finish that is. Provos. Cambridge are doing good stuff up the floor. It's Fawcett. Forces it home. But they cannot continue to trade with Bedford. They're down by 10. Skip pass. Amatume. Another charge taken. This time by Omotawaju. So that's the sort of thing that Cambridge need. Not only is that a huge energy play, momentum builder for your side, also it's a stop. And that's what Cambridge really desperately need. They need it. But again, all well getting this stop, what can they do next time up the floor? They need a basket. Omotawaju. Handoff action. This is man jumping. 3 balls on the way. What a response! That's exactly what they needed. Fine finish. Dallas Rogers it was with the triple. How do Bedford respond now? Amatume driving in. Gets it to go. Under a lot of pressure inside. He's such a composed finisher in that painted area. An impressive game he's had so far. It's the Cats back in possession. Fawcett drops it off inside. Swan not able to finish. Good. Clean pressure there from Reed. Amatume. Oh no, that's gone out of bounds. Ogvulu hadn't seen that. I think his man, I think it was Duffy, he was looking to target, had stepped up out of the corner. That is unfortunate for Bedford, but big moment for Cambridge. 2:32 left in the third. They trail by 9 points. Kicks it to the outside. 3 balls on the way. Just a little bit too strong that time from Scanamucci. As substitutions come in. Cambridge doing a much better job in the foul game. in this third period of play. As this is... It makes it look so easy. Okfulu just driving down the wing, cuts inside, and finishes. No worries. What can Tolworthy do? That's turned over. That's Bedford ball again. And it's... Oh, that's a heavy touch. It's really, really good pressure from Scaramuccia. And Reed pleading his innocence, but I think that was your last touch, young man. Over the timeline. Over towards you. Gives to Fawcett. Stepping in. Tolworthy kicks to the outside. Scaramuccia driving in. Makes the finish. And again, Cambridge not going away. Not by a long shot. Number 2, mate. Not able to finish. It's got to go with Cambridge. Came off the... Very much off the fingertips, I think, of one of the Bedford players. Just over a minute left in this third period. Tolworthy goes a long way around. Fawcett gets the rebound. Puts it down. 60 plays 67. Cambridge chipping away. This crowd have been electric all game long. They're really coming to Cambridge's aid right now. As Amatume can't finish. Amatuwaju putting on the jets. He gets the finish. That's a fine bit of basketball. And that's going to call time. As Cambridge fans sensing a big momentum shift. They're still down by 5. Final minute of this third period of play. They are loving what they're seeing. Just taking a breath in what has been a breathless game of basketball. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant excitement from start to this present moment. I daren't say finish, as we aren't quite there yet. We've still got 10 minutes and change. I make it left in the period. That's this crowd. What a great atmosphere for both these sides to be playing in. Always such a thrill. And this is a little bit of off the ball action there. It's an interesting battle to watch. Tolworthy and Amatume. Good clean basketball, both of them. As this is a good drive from Provos, but his pass to the intended recipient doesn't really matter, as through contact in a big way was Reed. Amatuwaju. So we've got 10 seconds on the clock. Amatuwaju driving in, lefty finish. No worries about that, he puts it home. Bedford, do they have one shot in them? Oh my, that was awfully close, but as it is, end of 3, 64 plays, 69. Cambridge, they are making their way back. The fight back is very, very much on. Very warm welcome back. We are Long Road Sixth Form College Cats, Cambridge Cats should I say, under 18s, taking on the Bedford Thunder U18s, entering the final period of play. 64-69 in favour of the visiting Bedford Thunder. Reminder, what does this game count for? It is promotion to the Premier Division for next year's NBL U18 men's. Cambridge Cats walking it up the floor with Omatuwaju, gives it to Theo Fawcett on the outside. It's going to be Swan, gives it to Scaramuccia. Inside to Omatuwaju. Just drives in. Made it look so easy. The pass didn't go. 3 balls on the way. Does not make it to the net. Under pressure is Amatume. He's had a brilliant game so far, Amatume. Yes, that's a foul. Scaramuccia is judged to have committed said foul. He's going to send Amatume to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Not had the best day from the line, this very talented young athlete. A little bit too strong on that attempt. I will say, when he's inside in the paint, his composure, fantastic, finishing great. And that will do nicely for Bedford. They're up by 6 once again. Fawcett. Scaramuccia. Scaramuccia driving in. That's a good finish. To a spot in the paint. Put it home. Cambridge trail by 4. Vulu driving in. Kicks to the top. Reed. Still Reed, he's met in the air by Omatuwaju. Tolworthy driving in, Fawcett gets his man jumping. Can't get the finish, I think he wanted a call. Wasn't coming his way, steps out of bounds. The bench are up in arms from Bedford. As a substitute for Bedford, sitting down is Amatume, checking back in is Lambert. He's been solid today, has Lambert. 4 points the difference. Tolworthy kicks to the outside. Scaramuccia driving in. Can't get enough lift on his shot. Now Cambridge needs to defend. Oh, that's a foul. That is a foul. Fawcett being told to calm down. As a photographer is getting some advice. Charlwood, Coach Charlwood, getting an explanation on the play. To the stripe. To shoot 2 will be Ruvos. Very good, too strong on the first. That's more like it. Gets the second. 66 plays 71. We're in winning time now. Oh my goodness gracious. Hector Omatuwaju putting on a show for this packed house as Reed. Nice dump off. Poor movement from Bedford. As that's been lost. 3 ball. Didn't have much time to shoot it. Cambridge. Oh, that's a foul. That is a foul. Scaramuccia was making moves down there, making tracks. It's going to be the first foul of the period on the visiting side. They are up 68, plays 71. It's going to be sideline out of bounds. 20 seconds on the shot clock. On towards you. Goes inside, can't finish. Force it batting for the rebound. He can't drag it in that time. That was picked up by Owusu Enin. That's out of the hands of Okvulu. I think Scaramuccia last touch there with the pressure defence, so it is going to be sideline ball for Bedford. So Tolworthy ready to try and be a menace on defence. Not able to get to it this time as Ruvos. Oh, Scaramuccia again. Oh my! And that's going to be Cambridge ball. I think we can credit a lot of that to a brave play from Scaramuccia. Tapped it from behind. Really good job. Let's force it. Receives the pass. Can't finish. That time. Great battling. That was Nzazi finally winning the ball for Bedford. On the drive. Foul. No good on the shot. Cambridge creeping towards foul trouble, whereas Bedford are staying right out of it right now. They're doing a good job. Substitutions on the floor. I think Scaramuccia is sitting down. Who's checked in for him? Can't quite see just yet. It's the first goals. Taken by Lambert. Cambridge ball as Fawcett goes down rather heavily. Hopefully nothing wrong with him. Substitutions checking in for Bedford. And they will dry the floor. So I didn't see a foul get called. It's going to be Bedford ball. 68 plays 72. It's in the middle, batted away. Still with the visitors. Aldred drops it off inside. Zazi can't finish. Does get his own rebound though. Okvulu fouled. Headed to the stripe. Okvulu to the stripe. 13 checks out. That is Theo Fawcett. Checking back in Callum Clay. Only sending 2 players to the line, Cambridge, as that first is no good. Now they're sending the third back in with Omatoji. So 1 shot to come. Does go. 68 plays 73. 6:21 left. Cambridge 4 fouls. As that's passed between 2 red jerseys straight out of play. That is unfortunate for Cambridge. Bedford, can they capitalise? Dropped off inside, can't finish. And that's going to be Cambridge taking it the other way. Ethan Swan it was with the rebound. Over to Waju, driving through, can't finish. Again, a lot of contact, turnover, 2 balls on the way, and it's good. Callum Clay. Subbed in, immediate impact, causing trouble as a 5th foul is committed by Cambridge in the period. They are in foul trouble now. They're in the penalty. And it's not a great place to be. Doesn't go. Bedford, has to be said, haven't had the best shooting night from the stripe. But they do split them there. There's Okvulu. That's a tough finish. Beautiful. Just elevates, floats. There's Omatawoju. Driving in, can't finish that time. Lambert. Cambridge, not rushing, not stressing. 5:15 left to play. And it's a 2-point game. Cambridge have just chipped away at that lead, haven't they? As Clay runs out of time. It was a great setup, but a 24-second violation. Credit the Bedford Thunder. Thunder driving in. No good that time. Fully denied. There's a foul. It's just a regular foul on the floor. Second team foul. And a timeout has been taken by Bedford Thunder. We've seen what has been at times a very healthy lead that has been eroded throughout the contest to just 2 points late in this 4th period of play. Two-point game, 4:42 left in the period. In fact, left in the ball game. Cambridge on 5 fouls. Bedford, in fairness, they've done a good job at restricting the foul count in this 4th period. They've conceded just the 2. Cambridge to inbound. Torture on the outside. Driving in. Can't get the finish on that attempt. And that pass will make its way through to Lambert. Lambert tries to bounce it through. Really tough pass. Needed a little bit more composure, I would suggest. Over towards you on the outside. He drives through the middle. He's still down. As Tolworthy is fouled on his way through. So Tolworthy can tie it up at the stripe. Gets the very favourable roll. Maybe the tide is turning. Doesn't get the second. Teammate kicks out. Nice little dribble handoff action. Baseline J doesn't go. Cambridge taking it the other way. Over towards you. Can't finish. Clay's fouled in the act of shooting. Sorry, Tolworthy. Apologies. Tolworthy fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go to the stripe. And that's the fourth foul on Bedford. As a team, takes a breath, composes himself, shoots it. A little too strong on the first one. That's okay. What can he do with the second attempt? He can tie us up at 74 is what he can do. This crowd has gone up another gear. They're starting to believe as it's been turned over. Tolworthy, the lefty finish on Cambridge. Remarkably, they lead it. They're up by 2. Bedford, how do they respond? With composure. Get him inside, and he's a menace. Amatume with the finish. 76 plays 76. What a game we have here in Cambridge. And that's out of the hand. And that's turned over. Bit of a let-off for Bedford. Can they capitalise on their stroke of good fortune? 3 balls on the way. Too strong. Oh, travel is the call. Lambert. Just look at this crowd. Loving what they're seeing. Hand off on the outside, over towards you. 3 balls on the way. That's off left. He knew it straight away out the hands, did Mohammed Gassis. That's a nice pass and a nice finish, Lambert. Inside 2 minutes. Over towards you. Big man. Collision. At the rack. As a technical. Oh, sorry, timeout. Oh my goodness. Getting overexcited here with 1:53 left to play. A timeout has been called. It's a 2-point advantage for the visiting Bedford Thunder. Can they close out the victory? So it's a 14-second shot clock. When we return, I mean, this has been an absolutely enthralling game of basketball. It really has been quite special. And we've got another minute 53 to get this one decided. Cambridge have been chipping away. It's very tough Bedford Thunder side this lead, but it is the Thunder. They are up by 2 with 1:53 to play. But Cambridge looking calm, looking composed. I will say they have not rushed too much during this contest. It's a real credit to the players, it's a real credit to their coaching as well. They've been getting ready for this moment all year long. Inbound, too strong, though there is a whistle and a foul push. It's going to be 2 shots. Omotawaju is headed to the stripe, and crucially, that is a 5th foul on Bedford as a team. So both sides in the bonus now. So all fouls in the last 151 are going to go to the charity stripe. First is good, Hector Omotawaju. Second doesn't go, foul on the play. So we're heading up to the other end of the floor. Some 3 throws for Bedford. Now if you can make both of these read, I mean that makes this a very, very interesting final 150. Would make it a 3-point game. I wonder mentally how that changes the side, we'll see. First goes for Reed. Very confident free throw. Second stays out. Well, that's going to be Bedford to win. Steps out of bounds, steps on the line. So Cambridge, again, they cough up the rebound. Substitutes come for the side in the red uniform. Sitting down is Tolworthy. Who came for him? It was Dallas Rogers. So Cambridge maybe looking for the outside shot right now. Swan. Can somebody set a screen for him? Doesn't need it. Finds Omotawaju. Omotawaju driving in, through contact, can't go. Good offensive rebound, Clay. 3 balls on the outside, that's just short. Bedford are going to come up the floor with it. Flying up this right-hand side is Kurovos. Just gets it over the, or gets himself over the timeline, should I say, Reed. 2-point advantage. Tume bouncing off inside. Somebody got a hand in there, great defense to deny Okvulu. Made a shot really tough for him. We're under a minute to play. Cambridge down by 2. Omotawaju, strong play. And there's a whistle. So he's to the stripe. Hector Omotawaju. Can he level this contest? 47 seconds left in it. First is good. Take a breath. If you're watching this contest, as the second shot is up, doesn't go, battling under the rim, but it's going to be Bedford ball. Amatume turns it over again. Oh, let's see what the call is. Officials talking it over. And it is Bedford ball. I was going a little bit off the reaction of the crowd for a second there. Gets that pass away. It's on the outside. Driving in. Somebody got their hands in there. It was Omotawaju. Over towards you, driving. Over towards you in the paint. He's fouled. The shot won't go. 30 seconds to play. And somebody has mouthed off and has received a technical foul. I think that might have been Reed. Again, he was away from my field of view. We are tied 79-79. In fact, that may have been Aldred with the tech. Table being informed of the situation by Narningate. So it's going to be Bedford ball. We're tied 79-79. 30.2 seconds remains in the contest. And it is Cambridge ball, of course it is. That's how the rules work. Clock is running. Under 30 seconds to play now. On towards you. Ball in his hands. Does he have the game in his hands? Gets to the foul line. Looks for the pass. Hand off. Swan driving through. Dumps it off. Clay spinning. Kicks. 3 ball from the break. Doesn't go. Great rebound though by Gassis. Gets his own rebound in fact. 3 balls on the way. At the buzzer. Doesn't go. Time expires. We are headed to overtime. 79 plays 79. A 15-point period for Cambridge. Takes away that 5-point lead. The period finished 15-10 in favour of the hosts. Whew. What a game we are being treated to here. What a thriller. That long road. I think some youngsters were hoping to get a bit of court time, get some shots up. They were buzzed immediately back off the floor because there is not that much time to take a breath, or in their case, possibly take some free throws. So, what is the situation? We're going to overtime. 5 more minutes. Can this separate these two absolutely fantastic basketball teams here in the NBL Under 18 Men's Eastern Conference Playoffs? Remember, the winner of this next 5 minutes, they are headed to promotion, and they'll be playing in the Premier Division next year. (79-79) Bedford, they had a lead from maybe 7 minutes gone in the first period of play, right the way through until about a minute ago. Cambridge never panicked, didn't really rush things either. They played a very good game of basketball to stay in touch with Bedford. They rode their luck at times. They have sent Bedford to the line a fair few times. Bedford, I mean, some of the shots they have made have been absurd. We are underway. 40 minutes didn't separate them. Can another 5? As that is a foul. Over towards you. It's going to the stripe. And the offending party has fouled out. That's Reed, who has picked up his 5th personal. So that's a big moment in this game. He's been very, very composed. He's been a very handy player for Bedford. On towards you. At the stripe for 2. good. Somebody calling for the rebound. Gets them both. Cambridge with their biggest lead in about 30 minutes or more. And that's been turned over. Rather loose pass from Amatume. Swan has a lot of run. Finds Omotuwaju. Little ISO action, driving inside, puts it off the glass and in. Omotuwaju is having himself a day. Amatume. What can he do? Goes inside on Swan. Somebody got a hand in there. Could it have been Omotuwaju again? As that's been turned over though. There's a whistle, and the whistle is travel. It's going the other way. There's a lot of whistles now. A lot of discussion as Amatume is down. Players being sent to their benches. So I did not see the incident. Hopefully he is okay. So cramp looks to be the issue with Amatume. He's been such a Amatume, sorry, has been such an important part for Bedford throughout this game. Again, every time he's gotten inside in that painted area, he's been very composed with his finishing in particular. The odd little dump-off pass here and there as well. He's been a real handful for Cambridge. But it is, I mean, it's a warm evening, early May, warm evening, in this tight, busy, compact, full gym, full of energy, full of people cheering, willing their side to succeed. And Cambridge right now a little bit in the ascendancy, possibly for the first time all game. 83 plays 79. We've got about 4 minutes 5 seconds left of this overtime period. Is there another sting in the tail? What can Bedford do? They're going to need a stop. Now it's their turn to try and prevent Omotuwaju. They do that time, but again, it's that guy again. Clay, super aggressive. Following in everything, crashing the boards to great effect. Dallas Rogers kicks it to Clay from the stripe, no good. Clay chases his own rebound. It's with Dallas Rogers now. Rogers drops off to Swan. Swan, the righty finish. Good for 2 more. Bedford down by 6 now. That's a good jump stop. Yes, gets it to go. That's Aldred. Really tired. Getting back up the floor, Aldred. He's limping just a little. As that's another stop though for Bedford. And it's Aldred. Drops it off. And Swan is there with the rejection. Scaramuccia will dribble away with it. Bounce pass to Omotuwaju. Kicks it out. And now they can play keep away just a little bit, Cambridge. It's a 4-point lead. That's a beautiful move. What a finish. Dallas Rogers. And the lead is back to 6. 2:40 to play. Cambridge, you can see the belief, faith in their plan has never wavered all game. They're still giving them the outside a little bit. The 2-man come, and it's a held ball. You see what the possession arrow says, and it says Cambridge. Again, they've been doing that all game. They've given the perimeter. They're almost asking Bedford to shoot if they want to, if they're brave enough. But instead, Bedford, they've gone to their bread and butter, and to be fair, it's worked well for them. They're in the overtime period. They potentially could have already won this contest. But as soon as they get in the paint, Cambridge just slam that door. As that is a backcourt violation. Oh no, took a touch. My apologies, took a touch on its way through. So it's still Cambridge ball, 1 second. And time expired. Oh, travel is the call. In fact, it is all going off. So a let-off for Bedford. 6 points the difference. They need a make, they need a stop. Uses the handle. Has it stripped over to Wodju, driving away, and he gets the finish. That is a monster finish. Gets him off their feet. The crowd are onto the floor. Oh my goodness. Hector over to Wodju. What on earth? 89-81, and a grown man slam. I think the Cambridge bench being told to stay seated, stay behind your line. Gate just making sure that everything is as it ought to be. Everybody is safe inside this arena. So when play resumes, it's going to be Bedford. The Bedford Thunder. Down by 8. 40 to play. Free ball. Pass money. That's a big, big response from Aldred. He's played a good game of basketball today, Aldred. As that's been stripped, a lot of physicality in there. Wodju wins it back for Cambridge. What can Clay do? Denied on the first attempt, but kicks it back to the top. 1:10 to play. Wodju drives through and it drops. What a game. What a day he is having. Everything he tries is coming off right now. On the outside, Rovos trying to get some separation. Goes baseline, forced out of bounds. And it's gonna go Cambridge ball after this timeout. Seconds left. 91 plays 84. What a thrilling game of basketball we have been treated to today. Absolutely magnificent from the word go. Both sides fully committed. Both sides working incredibly hard. Both sides putting on just a magnificent, magnificent show. Back on the floor are Bedford. Cambridge taking their time a little bit as Kushmanagate talking to Coach Alonso of the Bedford Thunder. Both sides on the floor now. And it's going to be Bedford ball. They've advanced the ball, as you would expect. So it's going to be end line out of bounds. It's Cambridge Cambridge ball. Yes, it was. Cambridge taking it up the floor. Inside to Clay. Clay kicks it. 3 balls on the way. Scaramuccia can't finish. Bedford driving forward. That would have been an audacious finish. Kurovos not able to finish. Clay, Cambridge, they keep playing keep away now. They've got it over the timeline. 13 seconds left. They can almost taste the victory, but Bedford, they're not going away. They're not allowing themselves to be defeated. Not just yet. That's a finish underneath from Aldred. They've got a foul. They do foul, and it doesn't matter. Time has expired. Cambridge, they have done it. They have won it. The undefeated run of the Bedford Thunder comes to an end, and the Cambridge Cats have won it 91-86. It is Cambridge who will be promoted to the Premier Division. They've won it on the home floor. They've done it the hard way. Battling back, trailed most of the game, but they never went away. They never said die. That is a credit to the coaching. That is a credit to the character of those young men. They had a plan and they stuck to it. They defended well. Their offense, excellent. Some of the shots they were making, both sides. What a game. What a brilliant game of basketball we have been treated to. We've got to give some praise out for both sides. I think my player of the game from the Bedford Thunder is Amatume. He had his moments from the line, he had his struggles from the line, but he was so important inside, especially on both ends of the floor. But he was really composed. His finishing was really good inside for Bedford. And for the Cambridge Cats, player of the game has to be Hector Omotawaju. I've got to shout out Theo Fawcett a little bit as well. He came on, he was a real spark when he came on, entered the contest. But Omotawaju from the get-go, he was massive for this team. But really, every single player who stepped on the floor today from both sides has been a part of something really special. They've given us a really fantastic game of basketball to enjoy. And unfortunately, there was always has to be a loser in this, and that is the Bedford Thunder. They've seen their undefeated streak come to an end in really tough circumstances. Overtime here at Long Road, and Cambridge Cats, what a performance, what a credit they have been. After a great season, they have played one heck of a game of basketball, and like I said, they had a plan, they stuck to it, they believed in themselves, they believed in each other, and they will be playing in the Premier Division next season. It ends here at Long Road. Cambridge Cats U18s 91, the Bedford Thunder U18s 86.